Iron River is you know, it's a title of a book, and it's a real place, as most of you might know. Law enforcement slang for the zone between San Diego, along the border, all the way to Corpus Christi, Texas. Iron being the guns, river being the flow. There are also other supply lines, and not every murder that takes place in Mexico is done with a gun that's sold from California, but a lot of them are. The Mexicans have a neat term for the gun trade along this Iron River. They call it the contrabando de hormigas, which is the contraband of the ants. And what that means is that guns don't go into Mexico by the hundreds or the 500s or the thousands. They go into Mexico by the ones and the twos and the tens. And they go constantly. They're guns that are bought here under lax circumstances and then sold to straw purchasers who then sell them in Mexico for huge profits. You can buy a gun for $500 here. You can double or triple your money in Mexico depending on whether or not it's a gun that's being desired. So, you know, big profits, easy profits for small-time, you know, ant-like distributors, and that's kind of what's happening down there, and that's what Iron River is about. The United States answer to that smuggling south is the ATF, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. They're a little outfit. They don't have many agents. They've got, I think, 2,600 agents right now nationwide, and when they were founded in just after Prohibition, they had 2,500 agents. So they've gained 100 agents in, you know, 80 years, whatever it is. They're a smallish outfit, and their job is to go after these guns, try to break up these networks and find the sellers who are purposefully selling guns illegally. So my story is about Charlie Hood, who's a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy who takes an assignment with an ATF task force along the Iron River, and so that this pulls him down into a town along the border called Buena Vista, a small town out towards Arizona, but not quite to the border, and right on the border line. And Charlie is attached to this unit, and in the very opening scene of the book, Charlie's guys have his blowdown task force have got a really nice surveillance on a gun deal going down. It's a small-time gun deal, so they're not going to make an arrest, but they want tapes, they want information, they want evidence so that they can get this guy later and follow him up the line and maybe find a bigger supplier. And the deal goes wrong, and the ATF guys draw down on him, and they shoot him. They shoot him dead, and one of the shots goes just long over his shoulder, just barely misses him, and it picks off a guy walking in the dark who they had just shooed out of the restaurant with his girlfriend, and it kills him dead in the middle of the desert 200 yards away, an errant bullet. And that boy, 18-year-old on his 20-year-old on his way to UCLA via Mexico, turns out to be the son of a very powerful drug cartel leader, the leader of the Gulf Cartel. So this man takes it upon himself to get vengeance for his son, and that vengeance falls upon Charlie Hood's little unit, and they pluck a man out of this unit and they take him down into Mexico, Quique Camarena style, to have their way with him, and that leads to other retributions, and so it's a story of mounting disasters. It starts off with a small disaster, and the disasters continue to grow in size until the end of the book, and the final disaster is not mine to tell you, but I think you'll enjoy it.